Damn, guys, it's cold out here. I got an idea. Let's put on something summery, fresh, aquatic, blue. We're gonna do it. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry it's been a few days, but I've still got things that we're taking care of with Nanny. So, like I said, for the next few weeks, it might be a little random, but it'll get back on schedule. It'll get back on schedule. And I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. Still have my moments, but I'm doing a lot better. I can talk about it now without crying. Um, Even smile a bit when I think about it sometimes. But the tears still come, and they will for a while yet. So, and it's okay for a man to cry. Um, Anyway, as seen from the start of the video, hopefully if I did it right, it's cold here today. It's like minus 20 with a wind chill of like minus 29. Um, Snow and ice. It's winter in Canada, especially the East Coast. So lots of snow, lots of ice. It got me thinking. I have a few scents that people describe as summer scents or spring scents that seem to work really well for me in the winter. They boost my morale first off because it makes me think of summer and spring and summer, but they also just have this thing that the crispness and the coldness in the air really emphasizes a lot of these. It does that a lot with a lot of citrus scents anyway. Uh, People say, oh, they don't work in the winter. They work perfectly well in the winter. They, especially a good citrus. It's almost like an iced citrus, um, like an iced lemonade. A lot of them. So, which one of them kind of is like that on here. But so I want to pick five um, that really have worked well for me in wintertime that most people would say wouldn't, or haven't tried yet because they just classify them as a summer scent or a spring scent. So anyway, let's get right into it. I mean, and this is not going to be a big review. I'm not going to be a bunch of notes, the longevity, this and that. Just what I smell and why it works in the winter, I guess. First one is just a straight up old school from like 98, 99. Oscar for Men by Oscar de la Renta. It's a peppery green, almost a grassy vetiver and almost a spruce, like very spicy, very peppery, green peppery kind of scent. With some other spices, and you pick up a little bit of nutmeg, clove, but at its heart, it's a green, uh, peppery scent. Honestly, fresh green, like I said, like grass or a spruce or a fir tree. Um, Not a pine or anything like that. Not a heavy green scent. One of the lighter green trees, and with a nice kind of sandalwood, I guess, to it. And it just, again, it's green. Smells like the winters around here. When all the raggrass trees died, and all that's left are like spruces and firs and pines. The evergreens, and that's kind of what that smells like, with a little bit of fresher grass smell into it. Jimmy Choo Man Ice. This one, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about longevity. This one doesn't last summer, winter, fall, or I don't get more than a couple hours on the max. So, but those couple hours in the winter, really good. It's like a mix of citruses off the top. Every citrus, lemon, lime, bergamot, all of them, with a white musk and it's like a watery citrus too. Like you cut into a lemon. You know what I mean? Or you're sitting next to an orange tree and somebody's or starts to sitting under an orange tree and it starts to have like a summer little shower. Just this fresh, clean, crisp, watery orange, lemon kind of smell, and it just with mixing with the crispness in the cold air, just makes it feel like ice, like an Italian ice, like You really take ice shavings and put some lemon or orange or some citrus on it, and away you go. That's kind of what it smells like. Gives it that feeling. The next one, Salvatore Ferragamo, Aqua Ascensia Colonia. Just an aquatic citrus, really, with a touch of sweetness and a little bit of herbaceousness. But generally it works well in the winter because it's got this effervescence off the top, almost like a sparkling grape or a white wine type of sparkle. There's no ginger or anything mentioned in it, but I'm telling you it's there. Give it that sparkle. Mixing with that citrus and that aquatic vibe, watery vibe. Classic Italian cologne, think. And them citruses, again, in the winter, become a sharp kind of citrus. And it just, again, gives it that frozen kind of citrus vibe. Really nice in the winter, really nice. A good performer, too, even in winter or summer. The next one, Trussardi, away for him. It's got a salty, minty, slightly sweet, almost medicinal vibe, but in a good way to it. Definitely got some greens in there. But it's not a green scent. It's not green. Like, you pick up more greens in this, way more than in this. Even a little bit more in this than in this. It's just the salty, that salty mint that I get off the top of it. I don't know if there's mint, might be geranium, whatever. Really works in the cold air. Almost like you're by the ocean and it's just starting to freeze. And as funny as it may sound, you're eating a mint chocolate bar, I don't know, a piece of mint candy. It's kind of what it's like to me. And like I said, it's got a hint of a medicinal vibe. I don't know what that's coming from, but in a good way. It really works well with the mint and that salty aquatic vibe. Works really well in the winter. Like I said, it's like you're standing next to the ocean. Actually, the ocean doesn't freeze, but it gets really cold. And you're standing there and it's really cold and you're eating a green mint leaf candy. Another one that might be a bit of a shocker to people. Zippo Mythos. I've worn it a few times, as you can see. It's just got an apple spice vibe to it, right off the top. Yeah, it really does. Oh, that's a used strip. Give me this one here. As funny as that sounds, to me anyway. Yeah, this green apple. Not sweet. Slightly sweet. I mean, apple, no matter green or not, gives you slightly sweet, but this fresh green apple vibe with a little bit of spice to it, like a little bit of a hint of cinnamon, a hint of nutmeg, a little bit of pepper, a little rose in there too. It's just works really well. It just smells like spicy apple. Not apple pie. I don't want you to get that idea. Although some people might say that, I suppose. To me, it's just like an apple spice. And because for me, an apple pie has a lot of cinnamon and nutmeg. They're the predominant smells. This is the predominant smell. Is the apple. This fresh, crisp apple. It's literally like being in a kitchen when somebody cut into an apple and just started to barely apply the spices to make an apple pie. And it dries down, from what I remember. I haven't worn it in a while. The basic musk scent, but Zippo's stuff's not bad for the price. So yeah, that's 5 summer scents you can use in the winter or use any summer. So I guess these are 5 summer scents that work really well on me in the winter. And I reach for them quite a bit usually in the winter. Tomorrow is supposed to be pretty cold too, and I'm probably going to wear the Mythos, I'm thinking. And if I do, I'll be back with a day with. I'll be back with a day with one of them. I haven't decided which one yet. But I'll be back in a minute because I got a couple pickups I got today. And I want to show you them. All right, guys. Peace. Love. Be good to each other.